Well, right now, economists say there are more high-paying jobs available than there are actually workers to fill them in the U.S. And many of those jobs also do not require a college degree. So today we look at some of those high-paying fields and which skills are required. With us today, New Orleans certified public accountant Kimberly Washington to break it all down for us. Welcome.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks. You know, we hear a lot about the debt that kids leave with when they leave. So what are some of the things that, some people are looking at, and some of the positive things, I should say, for people who are not doing that four-year route, and how does trade schools fit in with that?
Right. So college, of course, we know it's a great thing, but everybody may make that decision that they may not want to go to college, but there are a couple of different things that you may want to consider. You may want to consider maybe starting your own business, looking at different trade skills, two-year colleges too as well, and finding different jobs that can actually pay a great salary without a college degree.
And the business one, someone may automatically say, well, I don't have money. Where do you start for something like that?
Right, and it's really going to depend on your skills, your passion, your goals. But there are a lot of low-cost businesses that you can start. But it really does depend what you enjoy doing, too, as well. But there are many business owners who may not have a college degree, and so there is a place to start, but you have to do your research.
Okay, let's talk about some of those fields where they're saying, we need people. We're paying you, six figures. We need them. What are some of those fields?
So pilots is a great place to start. So if you're into pilots, right? So if you're thinking about flying planes, that could be a great place because they can earn about $130,000. So that's really a large amount just by going to flight school. So that's the first place to start. Another thing you might want to consider is construction. We know that's not going to go out of style, right? So construction certified heavy equipment operators, they can earn on average about $73,000. So that's some places to start too as well, and also dental hygienists too as well. So they can earn about $70,000. So that's some great places to start, and of course there's many more.
Yeah, and when you're working with your hands too, I mean, it seems like those are, what are some of the areas where they just need the skill to know how to do something with their hands?
Yes, and so that's some of the places too as well. So when you think about hand, we definitely want to think about construction. That's a good place to start when you're thinking about those things.
Okay, how can parents, navigate this? I mean, when you're going through that process to try to make such an important decision, where do you start?
You want to do your research. You definitely want to look at the Bureau of Labor Statistics and get an idea what's paying great in your area and also within your field. So they have a lot of research on their website, and they're provided just as far as amounts as how much individuals are paid within different industries, but that's a really great place to start.
And is that a decision, financially speaking, because you talk a lot about making smart financial decisions. I mean, when you're looking at something, you may love something, but you may not, be able to actually make money when you get out of school. I mean, how do you find the answers to determine if I pick this and I spend 8 years or 4 years studying, where do I go to figure out how much money I can make and how many jobs are available in my field?
That's a really great question, because if you pick a career and if money is important to you, and it's not important to everyone, but if you pick a career, you want to understand how much you're actually going to get paid for this career, but also understand what's the cost involved in also obtaining this career. So you want to look at your education costs. You want to look at different schools that's offering this career path too as well. And you want to look at the costs and also the benefits and determine, is this a path that I should take? So you definitely want to do your research up front.
And when you're looking at trade schools where they're giving you a hands-on skill to fill jobs that are available right now, I mean, what's the difference in terms of cost in the years that you put in to get those?
Of course, you're saving a lot of money, especially if you're going to a two-year college, but something you could keep in mind too as well. So maybe college might not be the thing for you today. If you do pursue a two-year degree and you decide, okay, later on, I do want to pursue college, at least you have those 2 years behind you that could be utilized toward a four-year degree. So that's a great place to start. We have a lot of great community colleges here in our area, but I will definitely reach out to someone and talk to them about my different goals as it relates to this.
Looking at all the options and what you can actually earn once you get out with that degree, whether it's college or trade skill. Okay, some good advice there when you're starting the process. Thank you.